My other daughter that was here last time. And
but once they arrived, you
once
didn't move
they
forward?
arrived, we finally moved in, and it was in the last row because it was taken up by the other guests.
Oh, excuses, Mama. You know you don't want to sit in that front row. Come on now. Come on now. A mom saying, "Oh, the front row was taken at my daughter's wedding, and so I had to sit in the back."
It wasn't filled up. That's not true.
No. How does it feel to see her now? Married. She's married now. Before she wasn't.
It's still hard. It's still hard. She's my daughter. She'll always be my daughter. I love her to death, but it's still hard.
Tell me about seeing them in the wedding dresses and doing the vows. What did that feel like?
When I saw her coming down the lawn, this should have been her walking down the aisle to marry her future husband. I still have to stand by the traditional, what traditional marriage really means. And so that was very difficult.
It was hard.
She looked beautiful, yes, but I would want to have seen it in a different setting.
I think the wedding was beautiful. I mean, look at the surroundings and the fountains and the grass and all of that. That's like a pretty beautiful wedding. How was the reception?
I didn't go.
You didn't go to the reception?
No.
Why not?
Because I couldn't feel I could celebrate, and the reception is to celebrate. And Julie said that was okay with her. That
Julie
as long as we were
okay.
at the wedding, to show our support, to show my love for her, that's why I went.
Well, how's your relationship with your daughter now?
Our communication is limited. Basically, like a birthday or to ask her a question or, to wish her Merry Christmas or something like that.
That's it, but it's distant. I know one thing you said, Juliana, is, you didn't necessarily like your mother's choice for a husband, but she dealt with it. So explain that to us.
Well, I was 15 at the time, and, my mom was dating, but I had never met him. And then he came to move in with us, and it was like she said he was going to be staying a couple days because he had something going on, and then that in 2 days I'm going to be 31 soon, so it's been a long time. And I was a teenager, and I was not ready for all that yet. And I mean but it's my mom's choice, and I was very overprotective over her. I was kind of the man of the house after her divorce with my father, and I took care of her. And I'm the one that encouraged her to start dating, And then I was having issues with him because he was coming in, trying to take over. And I guess that's my own personal issues. And I'm not saying that I was right or wrong because I was a teenager. Of course, when you're a teenager, you think you're always right, And I thought that he was not the one for her.
Tell your mother why you haven't been really spending time with her and really visiting her. I know you've come to some resolution within yourself in your relationship.
I feel like I'm ready to shut the door on it. I feel like I'm all cried out over this. I mean, I love her. She knows my phone number. She knows my address. This is who I am. I'm not going to change. She's not going to. Lindsay's the most important thing to me, and she makes me who I am. You did all that you did for me and raised me and made me who I am, and then now she makes me happy. She's the one I'm going to sleep with at night, every night, not my parents. And so it's like, this is my decision to make, and, if you don't support it, you don't support it. I'm moving on with my life. I'm happy, and I'm not going to change that.
You're at a different place. Last time you were in tears, snot coming out the nose, the ugly cry, the whole thing. And now it's different, Mom. Do you notice the difference that she's really kind of saying, this is it?
She's still sad.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think she's building a wall because that's all she can do from keeping herself from crying. I was the one that was there on Thanksgiving when we came home, and she bawled her eyes out laying in my lap. And I said, call your mom. Call her. You love her. Call her. And they talked, and I don't think much came out of it. Christmas, once again, she was bawling. Her sister and brother are at the mom's house, and, I said, go over there. I said, you want to be there. Go over there. Spend time with your mom. I don't mind. I'll stay at home. And she said, no, they don't accept this, and therefore I'm not going. And she says she's over it. She's not.
She's not. No. Now, Michael, you did the wedding video, but you haven't shared it.
Yes.
You haven't shared it? You have it in your
Well, we
possession?
haven't seen Juliana since the last time we were on your show.
Is that the reason? Have you requested it
Yeah,
from him?
I asked my mom to ask him if we could see it or have a copy of it, and they never got back to me on
Oh,
it.
here's a copy of it right now.
Thank you.
We're actually seeing this for the first time on TV.
Really? So how does it feel to see your wedding for the first time on TV like this?
It's awesome. I mean, I'm just glad that we finally have a copy. Is best day of my life.
What state did you guys get married in?
California.
Okay, so you did right before Prop 8.
Right before.
It was in the midst of it. I mean, honestly, it was the best day of my life, and there was so many emotions going on both sides, and it was wonderful to have 60 people that loved and supported us there. And
So are you
Straight
legally,
and gay.
legally recognized or not?
Legally
We're
Because you
recognized.
did right before
Oh
Prop
yes,
8 happened.
she's changed her last name, her social security card, driver's license, W-2. We're married.
So Mom, they're married. She took Lindsay's last name,
I know.
and she's saying that it's
Well,
either the
I have
relationship
a-
that you accept or there's no relationship with you. We'll find out what you have to say about that. We'll be right back. Up next.
I accept Lindsay as a person. I do, Lindsay.
But you don't ever even acknowledge me. I mean, even at the wedding, you didn't even talk to
Okay,
me.
you have to understand where I was coming from. That was hard for me.
I would love for us all to get a chance to know each other as people, not me being just that lesbian that corrupted their daughter.
And later, is gay the new black?
You can stop being gay. You cannot stop being black.
I did not wake up one day and say, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to be gay. I have struggled with it my whole life.
I'm back with Juliana and Lindsay. They are a lesbian couple that have recently been married, and they have been in the show in the past, and this is them back again. We also have Leah and Michael here, who's Juliana's mother and stepfather, who went to the wedding, but oppose it, but did go. But now what we're facing is you possibly losing your daughter and not having a relationship with her. How do you feel about that?
I won't accept that.
You won't accept that?
No. She is my daughter. You're my daughter. I love you. You know that.
No.
Okay? I accept Lindsay as a person. Okay? I love her as a person. I care about her. I want what's best for her. I want her to be, I do, Lindsay.
But you don't ever even acknowledge me. I mean, even at the wedding, you didn't even talk to
Okay,
me.
you have to understand where I was coming from. That was hard for me. That was hard to watch Julie go down the aisle like that in her gown. Can you understand that? I just want to come
I
to
know it's hard for you, but
we have to come to a compromise. I want
what's
you
the-
guys to come over.
Really, Mom?
And invite us.
But you made
We
a
had an
promise.
agreement. Remember,
Oh,
you said you were going to come over as a family and talk to us as a family unit so we can kind of work some of these things out. And then we would work from there. And you made a promise right after the show. You said it, and then you never
Outside
followed
the
up on it.
studio, last time you said, I promise I'll come over and visit with you guys. And I waited.
with
and he
or
waited.
without me.
But at first, you have to understand, we wanted to just visit with her, just to
Work some things through.
respect.
Like what? Though.
Just talk it over
just
and
not really work
see
anything
what
out.
we could work with what we have.
To break this ice and come to some kind of resolution where we can be in each other's lives.
Why not meet with your mom on one-on-one first, and then
One-on-one.
Yeah.
Then. Just me and her.
Yeah, one-on-one. You're saying not Michael, just
Oh,
mom
so
and
you
daughter.
have something against?
No, but then
Talking
we
with-
can work towards that. Like, why? This is
That's interesting.
This is me and my mom. This is,
He wants to be a part of it.
and so does she. Like, what difference does
Yeah.
it make?
What makes you more than me?
So let's get some compromises here, okay? I'm not a
Because-
mediator. I don't have a license in any of this, but I'm gonna try to freestyle right now. Okay, so Juliana, would you be willing to just meet one-on-one with Mom?
I've
Yes.
always been willing.
Mom, can you leave Michael out of the picture just for these initial meetings so that it's just mom and daughter?
If it means
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So then mom's okay with it. Okay. So Lindsay, I know you're okay with that.
You know what? I want them to have a relationship. And, you know, when the day comes when they're ready to put that bridge up, I'll meet them halfway.
Okay, so that's step one, meetings with mom and daughter. Step two, you're coming into those meetings, okay?
I've never stepped foot in their house.
Well,
the day
you
they
were going to
invite
get
me,
a
I'll
house
come.
tour, child, like Extreme Home Makeover. Here's the kitchen.
You know what? I would love that. I would love that.
Okay, is that good, Mom, for her to come in? Okay, is it okay if Michael's there?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
You know what? I would like to get to know them.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have a problem. I would like to, you know, get to know them as people and let them get to know me. I mean, that's ultimately what we want. I mean, I would love her to have a relationship. She misses them so much, and I feel bad. I would love for us all to